on up here with this kAAN plus Gyro lane, because obviously, you know, we have an idea of what they're going to do, but like in practice, but how it's actually going to come out on, is it actually going to work out? Are they actually going to be able to isolate anybody, like catch anybody? Because I feel like their catch is super limited too, but maybe the kAAN Ember kind of stuff can make something happen later on. I don't know. This is going to be an uphill battle, I feel, for them.
Yeah, I mean, because in these lanes, I mean, is there sort of any sort of just straight one matchups, or, you know, who's going to suffer the most here?
I feel like, I was going to say, I feel like it should be this Gyro, but maybe not. I'm not sure. Maybe just never able to do something miraculous and they just push the wave in with Flak and with the blast over and over again, but yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like
not what you expected.
I feel like all these lanes like are very volatile. Like if any people can make mistakes and get punished, like xactl can do well in mid, but for the most part, it's a hard lane for him. The Jug Lowskill can do well bottom, but if he misplays, BliNcc can get these turn setups for him. So, yeah, just weird lanes.
I mean, and what is the build for the Gyro position? As you sort of said, you know, but what can you do with this hero when you're playing it as ZipZaper's going to try to?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's just,
I'm really not sure. Maybe like Meteor Hammer or something. I don't know. I have no idea what
Max Missile and then Meteor Hammer. I mean, you got the combo.
I'm really not sure because I've saw it like twice in pubs and I saw it with creeps.
He's got a crown queued up.
Maybe it's Veil. I saw Veil in the past get picked up on these heroes, on the Gyrocopters in particular. I don't know. We're gonna have to see.
Here I am.
Bottom, we have some action going down. BliNcc and Desire versus Lowskill.
Coming in.
Just trying to see if he can. 2 points in Blade Fury now, so I do see an opportunity. Highly likely Blade Fury damages offset what BliNcc can heal up with just a level 1 Jingu.
Yeah, and he's gotten boots on Lowskill too, which is pretty nice versus these double melee, so he should be able to stick on them. If they go right here, I think
he can go.
Desire.
Yeah, level 1. Easily get kills out of this. I mean, Desire's going to try for the TP out, but Vyacheslove to cancel it.
They can get both.
Absolutely. This level 1 Jingu just, you know, of course, I mean, he can't have anything more because he's only level 2, but at this stage of the game, the hero is not that strong at all, so he cannot stand close to doing any of the damage that he needs to, and Lowskill's able to clean up both of them.
Okay, so that's going to secure this bottom lane quite a lot here. I was a little worried, but with the way that the Clockwerk played, it was really nice just waiting. And they just, I mean, they just reset the lane and got a big level advantage too. Look at how many creeps there are under this tower. BliNcC's going to get all of them at least, but very nicely done down bottom. And I mean, I was saying that I thought the Medusa might suffer. kAAN's actually the one, or the Gyro's going to suffer. The Medusa's actually very much so suffering. Okay.
Too bad at all the way that these lanes have started for them.
No, I guess like farming under tower as Medusa, it's, I mean, not the best, not the worst, but I guess it's been messing, it's been tripping kAAN up a lot here. They literally are just blasting, illuminating, and then just flacking and pushing the lane in under the tower over and over again.
Bottom, Desire to get himself away from these two. I mean, they want to try and put some pressure on the Lowskill, being out of regen, but quite able to do it at the moment. Mid lane, and Key's going to try and play for the room being bottom, but unfortunate there for himself. Will be top. So xactl will be able to get his bottle refilled as he wishes.
It looks like Keptas is actually waiting to see if the puck goes for it, and he might go for a blast kill.
Oh, is this going to work?
I mean, I don't think so. He actually hits him, though, and he denies the rune, so a little annoying.
And now we're seeing still ntakii with a slightly minimum beginning.
Dude, kAAN top. They might actually get the kill on Medusa here. Double barrage.
I mean, the damage that they've got it. I mean, this top lane, it's working. This Gyro top lane into the face of the Medusa is, I mean, this could be a different hero, and I don't think it would be doing as well as ZipZaper is. You know, ZipZaper's absolutely making this Gyro work it.
He's also got probably one of the best kAANs I've seen in a very long time at his back, right? So they took advantage of the creep wave was almost dead. He barraged, ran into the creep wave, and then refreshed the barrage and redoes it again afterwards. Nice play by them. Seeing xactl, he's doing the right build this game, not getting the flame guard because he has that coddle to do the Slice chain, and it's so effective versus Puck and even Tusk.
top tower is
Really strong for them. So I mean, Meta4Pro 2K, and that's why their name is Meta4Pro. You know, changing the meta.
They certainly are. Looking like, you know, this is something they've definitely done before here with what they're pulling off in this game 3. Mid lane, come in with the rotation. Desire comes across and he's able to catch out, get this kill onto the Ember just there. You know, at a point where xactl was about to creep away from having remnants outside. Perfect time to make that move.
And he's got oil for the next one. He doesn't be back in ZipZaper top. He'll be able to just walk away as this, you know, top lane doesn't really pose any kill threat. And he's actually, yeah, he's doing the Veil build, so.
All right.
Okay. He's gonna have a lot of damage. You know, he's gonna be that constant team fighter threatening with call down. Cool.
Yeah, but it's good. It's good. You know, this is a game where you're not going to have BKBs or pipes really coming out soon or at all on some of the heroes on no bounty. So this amped up magic damage output is going to be pretty effective. And especially considering the fact that, you know, they are having such a good opening across all the lanes. Their heroes are going to be online pretty soon, and in a way that when they start running down these lanes, no bounty hunter lineup is probably going to want a bit more time. Lane, remnants out, ntakii. Ooh, he's got the phase shift, he's down into the river. There it is. xactl gets the kill. Skill at this. So able to pick something out of that movement towards mid. Not even having to use the Omni Slash, so still having that ready for
You are too slow.
maybe an opportunity down here if BliNcc's not too careful.
Like how keen they are to just take the fight though, like him even making that move over. He's back bottom so fast. I like that a bit, and we're seeing the coddle again. We're seeing Keptas doing just like he did the first game, getting those stacks ready for that gyro in particular, for that. I mean, any of the cores can really farm it with point or two.
Probably want to have a look at them. ZipZaper this time. He'll go down. Able to trap him in. Zaya laying down there. The shards making it very awkward for ZipZaper to make it away.
I'm actually surprised Desire didn't do this. I'll be completely honest, because I think bottom, after they give up like the first kill, his game is impossible to really help out besides just pulling bottom lane. So I think he should have probably made this move a little bit earlier on the Tusk to just cure the Deuce's lane and just be able to just kill the Gyro, because Gyro's level 6 now. So when he respawns, he can go set up on a lane if he'd like to, with a full Veil. So he's already gotten away with more than I feel like he normally would have as an off-lane Gyro.
Trickster's rule of Illumina.
But it was the mid ntakii. Now he's got the orb, and having to use the coil here defensively to stop the two of them chasing onto them.
It is defensive though.
Yeah.
So now you see xactl, he's getting that slight spam going out there with the coddle behind.
Lowskill. Build up. He's going to get the Yasha finished first. To have that one done. And it's really
cool.
Chase from xactl. That's kind of low. Flash is going to go for the TP out. Ooh, and he makes it away in time. xactl not quite able to get a final right click in to take him down. Bottom lane, BliNcc. Chase in by Lowskill. Dropping the Omni Slash. Kill for this Jug. Lowskill. I mean, something about this guy, every single game in this series, he gets a lot of kills very early in the game. I mean, 9 minutes in and 4 kills on the Jug. He knows how to kill.
And they've got some, I mean, they've got some really good teamwork when they are together. Like, look at Keptas, how quick. Like, Lowskill gets that kill bottom, instantly TP's bot, instantly TP's top, gets chakred, and now he's able to continue pressure rather than having to make, that looked like it was an instant communication, like one hive mind. That was really nice how quick they were able to set up this. And now they can continue applying pressure. They are playing versus a Medusa lineup, so they know that it's going to take some time for no bounty hunter to really get online. And also, the lanes went pretty badly for no bounty hunter, so Meta4Pro can really dictate the pace of the game now.
And ZipZaper, he found the dream item for his magic build, right? It's the Fairy's Trinket on the Gyro. Tower's theirs. Can't find him.
Dire's top
Trying
tower
to find
has
space
fallen.
for kAAN. Pressure from Meta4Pro will come through this jungle.
Taki?
Got it.
Be a little bit careful here. Look at these creeps. How close is Vyacheslove to the 6? Yeah. Very close to having hook shot up.
They're setting up for bottom. BliNcc. They get this. If they get the slight chains, this is a quick, easy kill for them.
There's the setup. BliNcc. He's going to drop the ult, but he holds on to it. He knows it's not going to do anything to save him there. That's the power of this sort of magic damage at this stage. These heroes on No Bounty Hunter's lineup really suffer to deal with it, especially some of these cores.
And now I'm wondering if he's going to get a shard at the 20-minute mark, right? ASAP with this build, with this full magic damage, the barrage hitting 2 targets. I mean,
Radiant's bottom tower.
No, regardless
is
of
under attack.
what he sort of buys, yeah, you say he's definitely going to be having that in his sights to pick up immediately at 20 minutes.
yeah, I mean, he's really set up for a great start, and he's going to be tanky too, right? Like this Gyro with this Veil build, it's not the most stats as it once was, but it's still decent, and he can even go for his HP talent at 10-2. He's going to be tough to kill in the front line. I mean, this is pretty cute, and now they're even able to pressure towers. As we said, they're going to be able to dictate pace because Deuce is constantly having to farm and catch back up. So this is exactly what Meta4Pro needs to keep doing.
Trying to set up mid, they just the coil out. Onto the two of them into the silence. They're both in a bit of trouble here. Can they save xactl? They can't. One of the Wookos come on. Who goes down? ZipZaper trying to step in. The missile onto Desire, but they're up to the high ground, that Bounty Hunter. Omnistash, good bounces here. Straight up the wall. Flash has Desire, but the silence is out. Desire's going to live. And it's not a good Omnistash at all, actually. Ends up with Lowskill being underneath the tower. Also the loss of ZipZaper. They're coming over the hook shot. He's trying to find somebody. Is he able to get it? No, he at least sets up for Flash, but it's only Flash going down, whilst it's 4 dead on Meta4Pro.
Radiant's top tower is under
All right, well, I was saying how it's nice for them to be able to continue this pressure, but as soon as No Bounty Hunter turns up with 5, they should have probably reset. They get caught. All 5 get, I mean, they got perfectly set up by that DreamLeague. xactl.
Back on you there with the slight change. Keptas able to give them that second round of it so he can chase down ntakii. But still, yeah, solid fight, solid hold from No Bounty Hunter there. As Meta4Pro definitely going to think twice before they run into them like that again.
Yeah, just the way that they approached the fight, really. They all just walked up in unison together. They got caught by majority of those spells as a unit. The Ice Path plus the Coil combo. Have to be a little bit more careful of how they do go for that approach. They have to sandwich from the sides. But ward coverage and No Bounty Hunter were so prepared for that push. All 5 heroes set up. Slowdown for sure for Meta4Pro after they were up to such a good start.
Yeah,
that one really slows them.
Big hit there on the advantage that they had. Keptas though back to making the stacks. Yet again. Juicy one to be cleaned up now.
Not what you expected.
The Tusk is always
Trying to
ready
chase in for
for a
this, but
fight.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
slows it down with Tusk.
Radiant's bottom
Turn
tower
back
is
to
under
trying to take
attack.
some more of these tier 1s. And whilst No Bounty Hunters don't have sort of all the ultimate stuff, they don't have the Wukong's command, they're not going to be quite as well suited to set up.
Dire's middle
defend
tower
these towers.
has fallen.
Recall bottom. They're setting up for BliNcc.
Oh,
He actually gets the jump off.
he did just in time before the slight
Radiant's
damage
bottom
came in.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, with that, yeah, BliNc's away. They're
Radiant
unlikely
are
to find him.
scanning.
TP out.
That was scary for him for a second too. He actually, able to reset away. Tower will be able to be defended, but yeah, this constant threat, the recalls are always something you have to be very aware of.
Radiant's
And
top tower
No
is
Bounty
under
Hunter, they will be
attack.
able to do that. They're going to keep sitting behind kAAN, who's pushing up a bit far in the mid. We're going to have at least 3-4 people around him.
Regeneration.
Nice arcane rune for ntakii, and he's pretty much has the BliNcc dagger now on the puck too. So, but as we said, they had a little bit of lack of initiation when we see these newer type of offlaners. You know, this Monkey King, this Gyro, these different styles. He now has his own form. Always get that instant jump on the back line.
On the lane, Lowskill. He tries to play through TP out, but Desire's able to get him with the punch. Only stacks will kill Desire, but he'll happily take this trade. You know, his commitment there with the ult, causing Lowskill to have no escape from after putting some pressure into that bottom tower.
And now they can actually put pressure potentially onto this bottom tower that they got kind of low. ntakii is looking to set up elsewhere though, perhaps, since he does have that BliNcc and that arcane rune.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Interesting.
But they know, and they get the D ward now. But he's gonna jump.
Here I am.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A prize.
And they will be able to stop the push mid, and also like Medusa alone actually is able to set up for this tower bottom. So nicely split up there by no bounty hunter.
Radiant structures are fortified.
kAAN's pretty much completely caught up after his a little bit of
Radiant's
rough
bottom
start in the
tower
laning
has
stage.
fallen.
No trouble in kAAN's farm department right now. 7 inches away from having the Manta, and then he's feel a lot safer. These heroes trying to set up onto him.
Dire's top tower is under
Change
attack.
from xactl.
I think ZipZaper is just rushing an E-Blade.
Okay. I mean, it's a lot of damage.
Ghost Scepter is very valuable versus the Monkey King. You can just always walk into the ultimate and stuff like that, so it's going to be good early on.
Dire's top tower is under
Flash.
attack.
Going there with James. Vyacheslove on top of him as well. Flash trying to run to the safety of his teammates. Not going to be able to get him out of there though. Stonegate's popped his card.
Radiant's middle
Managed to
tower
freeze up
is
the
under
one of
attack.
them. See BliNcc on the chase, seeing if he can get anything more out of this, but that was out around it. I think necessarily wanted to commit as his team was not quite behind him.
Nice hold by no bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Just drop the coil. The Gyro walked under the tower. They just dropped the coil, focused everything on him, and they'll take any of these fights. If they're winning these fights early on at all, it's a big win for them, right? They have the Medusa. They're setting up for the later game. And Medusa, she's actually got her first item. She's got the Manta at a pretty okay time for how much she was pressured. It's not amazing, but we'll take it.
Next level play.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
BliNcc, how's he doing on his first item? He's getting it. What's the rest of the orb combo for this? Play is going to be hot on a slow couple of hours. He's getting caught on. And he's got the backup of his team. Vandal's trying to stand out of the rhythm with this Wukong's command down. They've got to back off Meta4Pro. They won't be able to get Vyacheslove out of there. BliNcc ready to continue the chase here. With this puck ntakii just at the front, snowball over from Desire in towards ZipZaper. ZipZaper's got the ghost tip to run a bit of time against these physical punches, but Desire, he's got the control, heads in with the shards, ntakii bursts down another.
A pity.
As no bounty hunter just doing a very good job of being able to find these situations where BliNcc could just drop this ult, and sure he's not insanely farm, but
Dire's
still if he's able to
middle
hold them
tower
right
is
in the
under
middle of it
attack.
for a good few seconds, the damage adds up, and no bounty hunter's teamfight just proving to be a little superior in comparison to Meta4Pro's right now.
Did you see how that all kicked off too? It looked really weird. Like, kAAN was actually in the midst of the whole enemy team walking through with Ancients. I believe his Mystic Snake bounced, or he got... Yeah, I believe his Mystic Snake bounced like perfectly onto like everybody, and he got full mana restored. Otherwise, he was gonna die before all that kicked off. It was, yeah, really strange how it did start. Great there by no bounty hunter. I actually also, I mean, this is me nitpicking a lot here, but ntakii actually could have gotten the kill on the Ember if
Radiant's
Desire didn't pull him into
bottom
the
tower
snowball
is
at the
under
end there.
attack.
He had coil up right at the end of the fight
Dire
there, so
are
they actually missed out on
scanning.
a secondary kill, but still, either way, a huge cleanup for them, and kAAN, right after he finishes his first item, is on his way to Dragonlance.
Man, this Deuce is
Radiant's
going to
middle
get
tower is under attack.
pretty scary, right? I mean, the Jug is going to be the best hero down the line to actually be one that can get in on top of the Deuce and do some sustained damage, but other than that, sort of, these heroes like the Ember that sort of poke the cross, they're not going to scare kAAN too much in the later stages of the game.
No, Desire, quick snowball play, we'll keep him alive.
Trying to get in on this. Starting on the Vyacheslove. Comes in with the wraparound stone gaze and popped, and again, Meta4Pro, they've got to run. They've got to get out of it, but they can't. ntakii is able to trap the Ember with the Dream Coil. On this dash does come out, but it ends up bouncing him over towards the neutral group. ZipZaper trying to do his best for the cleanup. kAAN's getting close. He is out of mana. The snowball from Desire is going to buy him a bit of time. kAAN still stuck between the two of them, though. He will fall. As this time around, Lowskill is able to find the cleanup. Takes out 3. Still a trade that was pretty even in numbers overall. ntakii.
He's strong on ntakii. He's got the Witch Blade. They actually have to both disengage.
Ooh, Keptas just making it in time before Desire's in with the snowball. So scrappy fight between the two, but Lowskill definitely the winner in terms of gold at least. I think this is Mjolnir. Yeah, just 500 off the recipe. So going for this straight rush completely into the Mjolnir after his phase Yasha.
Okay, I mean, all right. Yeah, his damage was incredible in that last fight. He was able to pretty much stick on targets very nicely. They lost their Ember quite freely, and ntakii actually did a great job of just focusing him out.
That as tribute.
So, I mean, very even kind of fight though around that style. It was a little weird how it started off for the side of no bounty hunter, but I think they'll take those fights. That's not that bad. Yeah, this puck. ntakii's starting to get pretty big. Like that last fight actually really just started him off to get this big snowball started for him, which is Blade done, and he's halfway to the Aghanim's now too.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
further ways to control, in particular that Jug if he does make a mistake, and it's really tough to play around. You know, xactl he has to play, if he wants to do the Yule's break combo, he can still play around that one, but if he's coiled, he's screwed.
No, it's very, very high level as well. They're halfway through level 17.
Yeah.
Silence.
Nearly having that third point as well as having that.
Was that smart?
Incredibly hard for Meta4Pro to fight around. We've seen already just great follow-up from known bounty hunter when they are able to hold Meta4Pro in position.
And here they are, smoked up.
Or ZipZaper.
ZipZaper's walking right into them here.
He just chances here, I suppose. He just goes right up, and yeah, that was a pretty bold move from him there.
And now they actually got a decent coil here on the back line too.
Over the chase. He's got the catch here for the Ember. He's up in the air, straight back down into the silence. He's trying to run, but the snowball chasing there from Desire. And just managed to get him out of the pit, so he'll escape, and now Lowskill is ready to turn. As we've seen with Simeone doing so much damage right now. He's going to opt for the TP out as soon as kAAN shows his face. ntakii still chasing xactl, and he's going to be able to find him. Final waning rift takes out the Ember. Another fight where no bounty hunter just kicking back a little too hard for Meta4Pro to deal with. And of course that all starting with
Radiant's middle tower
ZipZaper
is
just sort of
under attack.
awkwardly losing his life as he wandered up into the high ground.
Yeah, he
Radiant
just like
structures
actually
are
walked up and
fortified.
gave his life. Looks like another fight's gonna kick off quickly in mid. Splash. Trying to run, but the stolen line. Well, I'll actually get the TP out, okay. This puck is putting in so much work though. Actually, ntakii is... He's pretty much made the last two fights, the Ember, completely irrelevant.
Yeah,
he gets the full coil duration. He tries to play around it as the Ember by ulting at the end of it. Then as soon as he drops down, he gets hit by the waning rift as well too. So he's really made it feel like they're man down on the side of Meta4Pro after, I mean, losing their Gyro too. So kind of being two man down in the fight. Very nice stuff coming out from the puck right now. And he's gonna have Ags now because of these last few kills too for the puck. He's gonna have Ags probably at the same time as the Ember was gonna have BKB. I say that xactl switches to Aeon Disc for now.
The hunted.
Enabled a lot is.
So for the catch, they're gonna hook shot straight on to kAAN. Can they take down this Medusa though? The shard is gonna block them off. They can't continue to chase in there. Great angle found by Desire to stop them from getting in onto the Medusa. Medusa landed by one. BliNcc found the strike completely off the mark there. Also gets knocked out of the Wukong's command. Now they're just kind of the Lord's Hitter. ZipZaper, xactl, and Vyacheslove surround him. Kill off the Monkey King.
But they got Lowskill. He got silenced, and he just dies in the silence.
And Dream Coil is up, so they have to respect the chase of ntakii, and here it is. Then he goes, he gets the coil down on the two of them. Wrapping around from the side, kAAN's ready to do the damage. Desire crashes across them all with the snowball. Remnant out for xactl as he tries his best to retreat. Chase is there from ntakii. He's going to have the silence up in a second. Snake out as well. Have they got the damage? They do. They take him out before the silence comes to an end. Desire finally falls. They've got a TP out though. ZipZaper is going to make it away. Goes for the good step to TP and he'll escape. Keptas will be left behind. So ZipZaper able to save himself, but overall, again, no bounty hunter just coming out in terms of numbers. kAAN living through it all, and this Medusa and Puck just getting fatter and fatter.
Yeah, Aghanim's is now done for ntakii, and that fight was just weird the way it kicked off. BliNcc actually with that Wukong's command pulled the whole enemy team away from his Jug, and then the Jug dies. He's isolated.
He's ready to go. The setup there from Flash with the ice puff into the silence. He nearly kills him.
Is he gonna die?
I mean, is it? He is. He ticks out. They
Dyer's
take him
middle
down.
tower
Vyacheslove tried to come in with a hook shot, but he's on his own. He doesn't have the damage to get this kill.
Radiant's
And
middle
you
tower
get
is
the
under
damage over
attack.
time, right? Because of the Witchblade, the Macropie, and the burn. It was
Radiant's
too much
middle
for the
tower
Jug
has
to
fallen.
deal with. Blink. They are. BliNcc got the kill on Vyacheslove with the help of ntakii. Now over in the river, ZipZaper, he's gone in, but they've already lost two of their key heroes. ZipZaper got separated from the rest of the team. There's the lockdown from ntakii. It's just relentless and non-stop from this puck. Flash as well. Ice bomb down onto ZipZaper. It's going to be a team fight.
ntakii is mad from that last game. He actually is just playing so well in these fights. Every single time, it seems like he's shutting down one or two of the core heroes with his positioning, with his play. And honestly, the Jug going for the Mjolnir it's really biting him in the ass. He doesn't have a Manta to remove the silence. He just died twice to just a Waning Rift.
This rush, of course, will be theirs without any trouble.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Right, we'll see what ntakii does get next. I mean, it's of course getting to that point. It's 2,300 gold. Obviously, you know, he could easily start to turn towards the right click where he wants to buy himself some sort of item to help him punch harder.
I mean, he should. He's already gone for it anyway. He already has the phase shift attack and the damage and the Witchblade. He's got Grove Bow.
Radiant's middle
they're already set up for
under
absolute
attack.
success in this game. As we said before, you know, this Medusa, they want to take it to later stages of the game, and now they're 13k ahead at 26 minutes. This Medusa's... They don't have the damage for her anymore. Unless she's completely isolated in the fights, which is just never going to happen, they won't be able to kill her. And yeah, falling further and further behind. I feel like every time I click Ember, he's had 115 last hits or 114 last hits for the last 10 minutes. He just can get no farm whatsoever. He literally has been coiled every time he showed up to a fight.
See what ZipZaper's able to do.
Dude, ntakii queued up a data list. There you go.
I mean, yeah, that's what you want to see. Is just
that's what you want.
Get yourself a big right-click item now on the puck, and you have a grand old time. He's gone in. There's a lot of backup here. Actually, for both sides, he's ready to go. Drops the dream call down. He's right up to the side. He's getting him a face play. He's going to live. They cannot kill him. He will escape, and now they've got to run. They've got to run here, Meta4Pro. ntakii's ready to go in for another round. He's got this arcane rune going. He's ready to chase in. Over he comes. TP out in time. Keptas still around. He himself makes it away with the Glimmer. Still, though, they tried to sort of commit onto ntakii there. Even with the E-Blade added up, it just wasn't enough damage. Even when amped up by the E-Blade, to burst through this puck, ntakii able to live thanks to the backup of his team being there. And this has got to be huge worry for Meta4Pro. You're losing fights when you're 15k down. And I mean, you're 15k down against a lineup where Puck is still yet to spend 4k gold.
Yeah, he's just been absolutely insane. I mean, level 23, look at the difference in levels really when you bring it all up. 23, even the Medusa's only 20. That just says how much work he's really put in the last fights for himself and just taking out two opposing core heroes.
Is under attack.
Level 24. Pretty much dataless done.
Here I am.
Ooh, a DD bottom leaves the bottle for kAAN as well. So they're ready for this next fight. And
all right.
Meta4Pro, they haven't gotten anything in the last, I mean, I want to say last 10 minutes, like I was mentioning.
No.
The E-Blade finished, the Mjolnir finished, and the Yule's finished on the Ember, and they've just been stuck at those three items.
No, it does seem very hard to sort of see how Meta4Pro win a fight right now, being as down as they are. They're just watching their target taken down. I mean, who's going to start this? Who wants to go in?
No one wants to go on kAAN anymore at this point.
Radiant's middle tower
Nobody ages
is
out.
falling.
Over to the side, Vyacheslove having to use the hook shot to get out. ntakii's just going to chase him out. As he goes down, BliNcc over the side. He's going to put the jump in onto xactl. Trying to run onto the high, but he's still going down on the low ground. BliNcc, he's getting stunned in position. They'll still off BliNcc, but they're going to lose so much for it. They lose ZipZaper and Lowskill. Bounty hunter, I mean, they don't really care if the Monkey King's dead or not. They can continue to push on, especially with the stateless now done and delivered on ntakii.
My God, yeah, he's doing so much in these fights. And the puck ag spoil there, Jug's broken to the spin, just dead immediately as soon as that happens.
Side, the jump. There's going to be a buyback coming out from Lowskill. They do manage to change down ntakii. ntakii is dead. With this buyback from Lowskill on this dash initially doesn't quite finish off Desire. With the chase with the Blade Fury, but Desire just TP's out in front of his face. Two buybacks come out from Meta4Pro. I mean, Puck dies, but other than that, Nobody else. I saw just 3 buybacks.
3
impact
buybacks,
Qs.
yeah.
I mean, it pushes them back, but it's an expensive hold, and sure, as big as the puck kill is, it was the only additional kill they got because of it.
I think Lowskill's item build that he's queued up kind of just says everything about how, even though they got that puck kill, they need quite a lot more to have a chance in this. It's nice, which is to the SNY, of course, afterwards. But it really does feel like they're going to have to get to the point of these rapiers and just all in on the jug. They have to weather the storm somehow, as it's a massively uphill battle. But yeah, 40 seconds without the puck. See if they can make anything happen during it.
With this feeling.
Don't think they really can take advantage of anything here, though. Just maybe just get some farm here. Wait, which? Never mind, actually.
No, what were you gonna say?
No, nothing.
No,
I was just gonna say, which team did Kyle say he liked this game?
No, I was trying to think back as well. Well, Lowskill pulled back for this.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, the rest of the team's trying to get to him. Oh, that's the wall, but no, they can't save him. He's gone. I mean, he's dead for 100. Also, look at him really dead right now.
Radiant's top tower.
And ntakii is setting up for more.
Radiant's top tower.
Coils down here, just going to buy him a second of safety. I mean, this should be it. It is. GG is called. No bounty hunter. I mean, having a bit of an impressive game, and you know, we sort of had a showstopper of a cold game, showstopper of an Earth Spirit game in this game without a doubt. ntakii's puck, again, master tier puck, and it certainly looked like it.
Yeah, I feel like we saw a lot of these players show off their individual skill for sure.